This morning I'm going to start with a very similar practice and a ritual that I introduced last week, and I'm going to start with it again today as I had a most spectacular experience merging and journeying to the energy of the earth. Was able to learn quite a bit this week from that experience, and for more on that you can read my most recent post on my website at suocallahan.com. So this morning we're going to get started, and I'm going to have you take 5 deep cleansing breaths, closing your eyes and giving yourself and your mind permission to take 30 minutes off. And so we will begin now with some gentle, cleansing, relaxing breaths. And I'm going to have you welcome in your spirit guides, your teachers, your guardian angels, and have them join you now. And from there, I'm going to ask you to keep your eyes closed. And I would like for you to take a moment to really appreciate the earth and all of the abundance and bounty it provides for you and your family each day. Focus on your heart and allow it to open and to communicate and express that gratitude. Just let the love for the earth pour beautifully through your heart now. Allow the words "thank you" to radiate through your whole being. And now I'm going to ask you to imagine now that all of the structures, the building you're in, your house, your home, all vanishes and melts away. And you imagine yourself sitting firmly on the ground, right on top of the earth, right on the ground. And in this same spirit, I'd like for you to imagine now the roads, the lamplights, the cars, all of the other buildings and structures in your neighborhood also disappearing. Leaving you beautifully immersed in nature, right where you are. And notice the plants and flowers and trees that are surrounding you, that are there every day and a part of your natural environment. And continue to take very gentle, cleansing, healing breaths in and out of your nose, breathing gently through your heart. And again, allow the words thank you to pour through your heart and through your entire being to the earth. And now I'd like for you to place yourself in the core of the earth, in the core of the earth's energy, and allow this most powerful, radiant, life-giving energy to fill your whole body and your being, all of your energy fields, all of your chakras. Breathe in the earth's energy now, fully and completely into your being. And I'd like for you to take 10 breaths, breathing this light energy in. And today we're going to set the intention to undefend the heart, to choose an undefended heart in order to open ourselves more fully to the divine energy and inspiration and love that's all around us. So if you're inclined, you can start by focusing your attention up here on your crown chakra and begin to notice your subtle energies. Feel the pulsing of energy coming in through your crown, down through your third eye, into your heart. See if you can get an energetic pulse. Notice just a subtle tapping, or maybe perhaps even stronger than subtle. And just without expectation or any sense of trying, just allow yourself to be present there. And see if there's a felt perception of energy coming in through the crown. And if you can, notice how this energy syncs up beautifully with your heart chakra, and allow yourself to feel that pulse through your heart into the earth, into the earth's energy. Today we're going to work on addressing fear. And fear is something that is often so subtle. Those fears that we've suppressed for a long time are so subtle that oftentimes when they arise or something in life triggers them, they're so uncomfortable that we quickly suppress them and divert our attention or change the subject or avoid them. So today we're going to welcome fear. And what I'd like for you to do is, as your eyes are closed, breathe into your heart and allow a fear that has had particular power to show itself to you. It might be a fear of rejection, of being out of control, a fear of loss, abandonment, any kind of fear that when you feel it, it makes you wish to avoid it at all costs. And just allow it to show itself. And internally, I'd like for you to ask it how long it's been with you. And equally as important, what its roots and origins are. Many of our deeply held suppressions come from when we were young, between the ages of 0 and 7. So sometimes they are so subtle and have been with us so long, they're hard to recognize. And for some of us, they might even be worth defending, as it protects the young part of ourself that was unable to defend itself, thus giving rise to the fear. So I would like for you to notice in your body where you feel this fear, and I'd like for you to breathe in and out of it now, giving it your full attention. And I'd like for you to take 10 honoring, cleansing breaths in and out of this part of your body that's holding the fear. And I'd like for you to notice now that the healing energy that's coming in through me is flowing now into you, into your heart, into all of your chakras, supporting this process and allowing your body to release the energy and the charge behind the fear. Feel this most beautiful healing energy coming in and cleansing and releasing not only the energy behind the fear, but for all of the suppressed energy and emotion that it has accumulated over time. And feel this beautiful healing energy radiating through your whole body. And breathe in the lightness while you sit face to face with the fear. And what I'd like for you to do now is to imagine the fear turning around, sitting face to face with you. And while you close your eyes, welcome the fear and allow yourself to feel its texture. See if the fear internally has a color or a shape, an odor, or a vibrational feeling. Allow yourself this opportunity to sit one-on-one with it and give it your undivided attention. And if you're feeling uncomfortable, please feel free to place your hand over the part of your body where you're feeling this fear most intensely. And know that I'm continuing to flow this healing energy through me to you, supporting the releasing of all the energy associated with it. And now I'd like for you to ask the fear how it's been serving you. What are the payoffs and benefits it has provided for you? I'm going to give you some time here and breathe very, very gently into this process. By asking the fear how it's benefited or protected you, your goal is to find out what the fear has done, how it has benefited you, and allow yourself to honor the fear, because for most of us, it's usually keeping us in a place that is maybe comfortable, but is not moving us forward into a place of power, or is in somehow a mask of the ego. And fear is a real emotional experience. I'm not discounting it. And especially when we're children and we can't defend ourselves, it is very scary, and we feel it most intensely. But now that we are older and we can address these fears, it's a great idea to find out how the fear has been protecting us. And if the fear is keeping us in a limited or limiting capacity, we need to now set the intention to let it go and to allow it now to clear completely from our being. And the way to do that is to feel it without engaging the story, but to feel it until there's no charge left, until the intensity of the fear has what I would call flamed out. The charge is completely gone. So I'd like for you now to continue to give this fear your undivided attention and allow it to really be felt, and give it an opportunity now to release fully. And it's important to recognize as you're breathing through this now that oftentimes the reason we feel fear so intensely is that when we were forced to suppress fear when we were young, we felt purely. And now when this fear arises, we feel the fear in the same way we felt it when we were young. So we really honor the inner child and the parts of ourselves that were truly afraid. And we hold that part of ourselves lovingly and compassionately in the same way we would a child or a pet or somebody we love. We hold ourselves in total grace and empathy as we know how scary things can be when we were children, and for anyone who's young, and also for any of us, who have real life experiences now that are genuinely scary. So I want you to fill yourself up, your whole being, with grace. Because grace is the energy that helps us heal and transcend feelings, emotions, experiences, personal laws and beliefs, anything that we hold dearly that we don't know how to resolve. And grace is there to help guide us and to cleanse and to clear. It's a gift that's available to us in every moment. And I encourage you to welcome it into your life and welcome it in each morning as you start your day. So fill yourself now with grace and continue to give this fear your loving, undivided attention, feeling it until you no longer feel any charge. If you're feeling any tension now that you're starting to really quiet down, feeling any tension in your body anywhere else, allow the healing energy to flow up into that area and place your hand on any part of your body where you feel particularly tense or uncomfortable. Give it permission now to release. In the same way you're giving this fear permission now to clear completely from your being. And if the charge on the fear has really released and the charge is gone, what I'd like for you to do is again come back up here to your 8th chakra and allow yourself to feel the subtle energy coming in through the crown to flow into the part of your body that was holding the fear. See if you can feel the energy pulling down into this part of your body, and let it fill up that space with love and grace and light. And if you aren't able to feel the subtle energy, just imagine a beautiful light flowing from the crown of the crown chakra into this part of your body, and feel and absorb the love and the kindness in this light, and the love that is radiating from every particle of this energy. And fill your body and your being up with radiant, loving, compassionate light. And now what I'd like for you to do is to imagine a beautiful body of water, a lake, a sea, an ocean, any water that is spectacularly beautiful in color. And I'd like for you to see the earth holding this water in its loving embrace. And I'd like for you to slowly drop down into this water until it immerses you completely. Feel it cleansing and clearing out not only the fear that you addressed today, but any and all fears that are willing to go now, any limiting beliefs, patterns, any energy that's been suppressed that is willing and free to go and release from your body now. Let this energy now flow into this water and allow it to hold you in its loving embrace. And feel the water cleansing your auric fields as well. Really feel the energy from the water cleansing and clearing and releasing. Feel the vitality in the water and the love flowing through it. And as you're sitting here, see if you can feel the pulsing of your chakras. Or see if there's a felt perception of the vital energy and fields that are in and around you. Your chakra or your auras, see if you can feel the pulsing and the beautiful light energy. And see if you can all now go back to imagining the earth's love completely surrounding you. And thank it again for all of the healing, the abundance, the love, and the support that the earth gives us in every moment of every day. And really soak up this loving support now. Feel the earth's loving energy in and around you. And as I close up this session and seal the chakras, what I'd like to say is that if the fear you addressed this morning is particularly painful or powerful or brings up particularly scary feelings, then use this video and come back to it and meet this fear again and again until you know it's completely cleared your body and your being. Or come back to this video and address another fear and anything else that you know inside your body is in some way limiting you. Because for most of us, fears are keeping us in a place of limitation because we have lost our sense of connection with our divine self. And we haven't completely stepped fully into our not only power, but who we are, and are allowing ourselves to actually walk freely and powerfully without fear into our role of service. So I recommend this meditation. I recommend you use it every day until you're walking very firmly on your path of service and making happen the life of love and freedom that you deserve. So thank you again for joining me. And if you have any questions regarding any of the experiences you've had while meditating this morning, please email me. You can either comment on this YouTube site or email me on my website at SueO'Callahan.com. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Stay light, my friends. See you next time.